Going on, your boys? Today we were able to catch $200, 40 points on 5 hour funded. So 200 times 5 is 1,000. Pretty crazy that I only made 200, but was able to copy trade. So a pretty cool feeling that I don't have to go for these insane numbers anymore. But we did take a loss earlier, which was very very dumb, very stupid trade. And I'm also pretty I know this is a little bit of a later update. I took the trade PM session. Part of the reason why I'm kind of recording this late too, but I'm also gonna be heading back home for like 3 days because I'm gonna help my brother move into his college. Yeah, and so I was kind of in the process of packing, and then my mom came over. We had to go get groceries, restock for me, and I'm just finding a sliver of time to give y'all boys an update. But yeah, I really liked the first trade. Not the first trade. The first trade was horrendous. The second trade that we took, right? So I'm just gonna get straight right into it. The coming into the day, I think I told my Discord, I was initially bullish. I think most of us were, if I'm not mistaken. This was what I wanted to see happen. Wait, this is wins. Sorry, give me a second. This was my analysis, and this was part of the reason why I had such a dumb trade in the morning was because I was so stubborn on my analysis being correct. Just part of my ego, I guess. I don't know. It was really, really stupid. So this is what my analysis was. Morning, y'all boys. My analysis for the day. I'm bullish until we take out session highs, and I want to see us hit that 4 hour gap. Assuming that we just inverse the 4 hour imbalance on NQ, I want us to close this 4 a.m. candle, respecting that inversion. So this is what I kind of wanted to happen on a lower time from the 5 minute coming into the day. Right on the 5 minute, we can go back. Market open here, as y'all know, we just dumped crazy. So I wanted us to take some sort of sell side liquidity and then head up higher. Uh, After we take out like the small sell side liquidity, head up higher, take out our London highs, take out our Asia highs, and then hit this 4 hour gap, right? Hit this 4 hour gap here, this great box, and then head lower, right? That was my initial analysis. The reason why I was so bullish today was because, or not so super bullish, all I wanted to see was us retrace into this 4 hour gap. That's literally all I wanted, right? Especially after inversing this gap overnight. I was like, okay, there's no way we don't at least take out, Asia highs. So that was like my short term draw. I mean, obviously, I'm bearish on a higher time frame, like we've just been done in the past few days, and we inversed daily, PD arrays. But on a lower time frame, I guess on like a hourly 4 hour time frame in comparison to like a daily and weekly time frame, I was bullish. But that's not what happened, right? Because right at a market open, we just straight up dump. And the trade I took here was, let me make sure if I remember. Take this on my PC, and I have my analysis done here on my laptop. So I think it was very dumb. It was very dumb. Y'all can fry me if y'all want. I deserve it. It was here. It was something like this. And oh, also we had a standard deviation level here along with the sell side. We had, okay, this won't, maybe this will make it a little bit better. We had a standard deviation level of -1 here, and then I think we had a weekly, a CE of some wick here. Okay, it was similar to the trade I took yesterday, um, which is why I think I took it today. I was having a little bit of eval hangover. I don't know if I said that yet, but I just felt like because I was taking aggressive entries and just because I just felt too confident, too cocky. This was definitely not the trade. Um, as soon as that level hit and I saw some sort of rejection, I just waited for an entry and I entered off of this tiny ass gap on the 1 minute. Obviously, that doesn't hold, especially after putting in this 50-minute SMT. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I was doing. And so obviously I get stomped out of that. I think I'm like, I went in that. I lost like 200. I was down like 200 off of that trade. Um, and then yeah, after I lost that trade, we really didn't have anything. Oh, one thing that pissed me off was, you see this? I really, really, really could have took this entire move. I'm not just saying that just to, say it. Like, I had my analysis here. This was a macro as well. Yeah, this was a macro as well. All I really needed to see at first was this to hit this 4 hour gap, and then I would have been so much more confident to enter. My entry was going to be at the tap perfectly at this new hourly open, right? This is a new hourly open. Yes, exactly. The new hourly open at 11 a.m. perfectly creates the wick, and as it does so, perfectly taps the 50% equilibrium mark of that previous wick. It's literally perfect down to the freaking tick. Okay, I would have entered so much more confidently if we had just tapped into this 4 hour gap, but no, we don't tap into it, so I don't enter. I'm hesitant. Um, and we don't really have. I mean, there's a fair value gap here as well, so it was really perfect. But I'm hesitant. I feel like selling pressure was too strong, and I don't enter. And I just leave price. I see price leave without me, and then my mom comes, and then we go grocery shopping, and then I'm, wait until freaking PM session, which is when I get this, which is I really like this trade as well. I think it was very simple. Um, and it just goes to show like multiple opportunities are going to present itself as long as you don't. Please say I'm recording. As long as you don't screw yourself over in this, right? There's going to be multiple opportunities that will present itself. So after we start pushing up higher on the 4 hour, I'm still bullish after this huge reaction we get. Like I'm bullish on the 4 hour because I want to see us retrace into this 4 hour gap now. Okay, see that's why I marked out this 4 hour high. This previous 4 hour high is my new draw on liquidity. We also have a pretty nice looking market maker buy model here that's probably going to play out. Maybe I wish I kind of held this higher, but we have a very nice market maker model that's going to play out as well. And so all I do is I wait for the PM session, and I'm seeing if we get anything here, and we do. We get signs of us beginning to buy higher. First thing that tells me right off the bat is this 15-minute fair value gap getting inversed. We inverse that 15-minute imbalance, and we have a great candle closure, and we retest that inversion area, right? And we react off it, we reject off of it. As you can see, we reject off of it by tapping into a 5-minute fair value gap, but on the 15-minute, we're respecting that inversion, kind of area-ish. And after that, I get, that's my confluence on a higher time frame, I guess, on a medium time frame, like 5 to 15-minute, which is fine because I enter on the 1 minute. And so as I get that, confirmation that this area is going to hold off of that 5-minute fair value gap and off of that, inversion on the 15-minute, I look for a 1 minute entry. That's literally all I do, right? 1 minute entry happens here. I need this 1 minute fair value gap to get inversed. We inverse it. And that's when I enter. I think I entered this for five micros. It was 40 points. I made like 400 off of this, and then minus 200 that I lost. So, yeah, $200 profit for each account across 5 accounts equals 1,000. So yeah, pretty cool that I didn't have to hold to all-time highs for me to hit 1,000 profit. I think that's the great thing about copy trading is you can just you can have small winning days, I guess, like this, but it still turns out to be pretty big in the grand scheme of things because you're copy trading 5 accounts. So yeah, that was the trade I took today. I gotta get going now. I will see you guys later. God bless, and thank you guys. Hopefully this trade recap made sense. If none of this really makes sense, like please let me know. If I'm explaining this too fast, if I'm explaining it too complicated, just let me know in the comments. I will try my best to tweak it in the future. But yeah, thank y'all boys. I appreciate it. And if I take a trade tomorrow, I will let you guys know.